All right, here with Lake Taylor head football coach Hank Sawyer. His Titans win it by a count of 40-0 over Warwick today. A shutout victory, Coach. Nice to get your first shutout in the season in the playoffs after having a few weeks off, huh?
Yes, the 10-day pause and then not playing for about almost 3 weeks. You're very concerned about how your kids going to respond. You know they're hungry to play. It was senior day as well, and last night we was all jacked up, ready to play. But fortunately, the kids came back and was ready to play today.
Yeah, you could see the emotions from pregame, some of these guys. Just how, and even they talked about it, your leaders with Jeff Foster, Darius Spate, Pierre Royster, how blessed and thankful they are to get this opportunity.
Right.
Tell me about this Warwick team, because you know how dangerous they are. A couple years ago, they took you to a one-score game. You guys, before the break, got that touchdown. I think second half was just dominant Lake Taylor football.
Well, I knew they were pretty good. They had a few injuries, but so did we. And I know we just had to take it to them a little bit. And, we had to use our team speed, and we took Chuck Fisher off of defense a little bit to keep him fresh for offense, and he turned in the offense turned in a phenomenal day. My hat goes off to Warwick. They played about 4 or 5 games in like 12 days, so I know that's probably contributed to their injuries and all, but
sure.
Coach Corey Harrison is a great coach. He got a good staff, and they wanted the game just as much as we did.
Well, tell me about, too, defensively, you guys. I mean, I think your offense got that score before the break, but your defense enabled your offense to get hot and settle in the second half.
We needed to play a little bit better defense than what we were playing before the 10-day pause. And we changed some kids around, and we were able to do some things. And, of course, it was a little hot today, and so we said we were going to play ourselves into shape today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know about depth is such a big deal this time of year, but I thought your running game, really, your offensive line of your running game with Fisher and Washington Jacobs allowed you to kind of chew clock and make them kind of wear down defensively.
Yeah, and then they decided they were going to run more than we thought they were, because that played in our hands. We needed to get in shape. Once we were up 20-0, I knew we needed to manage the clock. But more importantly, we needed to get in shape for the next week, not to look past Warwick or anything, but when things are going good for you, then as the head coach, you got to make some important decisions. Yeah. And I substituted people on offense more than I did defense, because I felt like we needed to get in shape for the next game.
Last two for you. You got a promising 6'6" freshman here, Elijah Washington. He's making plays catching the football. He's also making plays on defense.
Well, his name is Moss. He's got a touchdown today.
Okay.
And he had an interception. He blocked a couple of passes, and he had a sack. And his dad, Tyleek Baker, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, played basketball here for Coach Brown and all. And Dad, I always thought his dad was mean and tough, and the son has those genes. And I tell you what, look for that kid. When you're 6'6" and you're as aggressive as he is, everybody in the country going to scout you, recruit you for their program.
Yeah, could be Jalen Holmes 2.0.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Lastly, you get Churchland next week, chance to go back to the state playoffs. You met them a couple years ago in the region final. Tell me about that matchup.
Well, we haven't, they're a district team, and we haven't played them this year, and that's going to be tough. They want to win, and they're tired of losing in Lake Taylor, and we want to win, and they want to win. I'm excited because it's an all-Eastern District regional final, and to say a lot about the regional, about the Eastern District and in the regions, and they're going to come here ready to play. In some kind of way, we got to try to figure out how to stop them,
Well, best wishes. Stay safe and look forward to seeing it. Thanks so much.
Thank you, but I heard you guys today a little bit talking about your shots.